What's up, FOA squad? I'm Anthony, and welcome to our channel, Life with Anthony. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Happy whatever day I get to post this video for you guys. Well, guys, the cruise is over, the party is over, and it's now time for me to get back to my everyday campground lifestyle. But before I get into today's video, I have a few things that I want to mention to you guys. One of them, actually all of them, are very exciting, so let me get right into that. The first thing I want to mention is that I'm going to have 2 upcoming meetups. Now, one of the meetups is not going to be, I'm not going to consider it to be a meetup. I'm going to be someplace. I'm going to let you guys know where I'm going to be. And if any of you want to come out and, spend a little bit of time with me, you can. But the other one is definitely going to be a meetup. All right, so the first one is going to be a meetup in Atlanta. I met so many FOAs that were from Atlanta, and I get it in the comments all the time. When you gonna have a meetup in Atlanta? Well, guess what, guys? The time has come. Now, I'm not quite sure exactly when I'm going to have this meetup. It's either gonna be on my way to Baltimore for the Thanksgiving holiday or on my way back from Baltimore to Florida or wherever I decide to be going. But I will let you guys know as the time gets close. But do know, I do plan on having a meetup in Atlanta. Also, any of you guys in Atlanta, let me know. Give me some ideas of where I can have a meetup. Keep in mind that I'm going to have my truck camper on the back of my truck, so it has to be a place that's easy to get to. I prefer a place that has its own parking, once again, so that I can find easy parking for my truck with my truck camper on it at the time. I do not prefer a mall this time because I've been to Atlanta so many times. I've been to Lenox Mall so many times, and their parking is kind of tight up in there, and I don't want to have to try to ride around there looking for a spot that will fit my truck and my truck camper. So a standalone place would be nice, even if it's like a little park or something that's easy, accessible, that will work as well. All right, it doesn't have to be an eating place, but if it comes down to being an eating place, I'm okay with that. Of course, you guys know that, but it could be, like I said, a park. We can meet at a park and just hang out and chat, just like a normal meetup. Now, the second place that I'm going to be is Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm going to a restaurant there. I met a FOA couple on the ship, and they knew that I was going to Wilmington to pick up my truck camper, and they also knew that I like the Asian culture. And so they suggested to me an Asian restaurant, which I cannot think of at the top of my head. I have an idea, but I know I will butcher the name if I try to say it to you guys now, but it's something like endocrine or something like that. I will put a photo of it somewhere up here if I remember after I finish this video, but if not, I will also just keep you guys updated on that. Now, I do not know which day that I'm going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina as of this video, but I will say that I got an email from the truck camper company and saying that my camper has started to be built on October the 16th. So this is actually, the time you get this will be roughly, I guess, a week and a half since they started working on my truck camper. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to take a day and a half to get up to Wilmington. I'm going to stay overnight and go the next day and pick up my truck camper. So I plan on getting up there the day before. And the day before is when I'll have the, I don't know, once again, let's just call it a meetup, the meetup in Wilmington, North Carolina. I would try my very best to give you guys a heads up, days in advance, to let you guys know that I've left the campground and I'm on my way to Wilmington, North Carolina. So be aware of that. All right, and the final thing that I want to mention to you guys today, which I am super excited about, is I'm always super, super excited about everything because everything just excites me that goes on with the FOA community. So, the last thing I want to mention is that I am so excited to announce to you guys that the $125 deposit sale for the 2026 cruise has been extended until November the 15th. Yay! Yes, November the 15th. So if you are still considering going on the 2026 cruise, you have more time now to take advantage of the $125 deposit, which I am super excited for, because there's nothing like having more time to be able to, put your deposit down. And so I'm very excited about that. I hope that the new date will encourage more people to attend and put down your deposit. And I was under the impression that we had 70 rooms booked on this cruise ship, but I was recently told that we have 125 rooms booked on this cruise. I'm like, what? Woo! I was happy with the number of rooms that we had on the previous cruise, but man, 125, that's just in case, I'm not sure we will reach that number of rooms, but wouldn't that be awesome if we did? But I hope we can at least match the number of rooms that we got on the previous cruise. And the final thing I want to say about the 2026 cruise is that I am going to be more involved. I tried to talk about this a little bit on one of the past videos, one of the cruise videos, but my voice was shot, music was playing, it was just a hot mess. So now that my voice is better, hopefully you guys can hear me better and understand what I'm saying. I am going to be a lot more involved with the planning and the decisions of the 2026 cruise. I am also going to have my email address, which is our FOA email address. I'm going to have that put onto the flyer, so if anyone wants to reach me via email, I know I have not been the best at checking that email, but I am going to try my best to check it at least once a week so that I can respond to anyone who send me an email on that email address. And that is going to be the biggest difference between the planning of the last cruise versus this cruise coming up in 2026, is that I am going to be more involved. I'm going to communicate with you guys a lot better on the progress, any changes, any of those types of things for this next cruise, because I want it to be even better than the previous cruise. So keep that in mind, that now the new deadline for the $125 deposit sale is November the 15th. I'm going to have Arvella change that on the flyer. It may not be changed on this video, but at least the next couple of videos, you should see the change. Another thing I want to mention right quick is I was browsing through some of my Norwegian emails that were sent to me, and the final payment is not September the 30th as it is stated on the flyer. It is, not November, my bad, September the 30th. That's what's on the flyer. The deadline, according to Norwegian, is September the 13th. Is it the 13th or the 15th? 13th or the 15th. But it's not the 30th of September of next year. So you will also see that change on the flyer coming up on an upcoming video. All right, I think that's everything I wanted to mention to you guys. I'm going to have an Atlanta meetup, a Wilmington, North Carolina meetup, and the deadline for the $125 deposit has been extended to November the 15th. All right, with all of that put aside, it is Halloween, y'all. The cruise is over. I am back to my normal campground lifestyle. I got my umbrella up here. The weather has been really, really great here on the campground. My campsite is dried up. It's still a little moist because of the night dew, so to speak. And it just, the top of it, the ground is a little bit soft. But it is definitely a big improvement from when I left the campground before going on the cruise. So it is Halloween, and I thought Halloween at the campground was going to be celebrated not this weekend, but next weekend. But much to my surprise, they're celebrating it on this weekend. So I didn't have a chance to get a costume. I did order a costume from Amazon, but it's coming after this weekend, which the campground celebrating Halloween. It would have been my first time as an adult dressing up for Halloween, because Halloween is probably my least favorite holiday. I know, you know, as a kid it's fun. You know, you go around, you get some free candy from your neighbors and everything. But as an adult, no, I never liked dressing up. But I was willing to do it this time, but the timing was not correct. But I will be doing this for my campground site. I bought this. We got around, y'all already know, ain't no fancy editing over here. I bought this little doo-wop here. This is an alien inside, like an alien tube, and it's a blow up. And this bad boy here is 7 feet tall. 7 feet tall. That thing is much taller than me, so I'm very excited to get this thing blown up. I plan on putting it in front of my trailer, and it glows at night. So it's already a lot of campground sites here that has a lot of decoration, Halloween decorations, but I'm going to keep it simple and just blow this up. It's something that I can use year after year, and just, like, you know, deflate it, put it back in the box, use it next year. All right, guys, so let me get this out of the box, check it out, and see what I need to do to inflate this bad boy, plus stake it into the ground. I don't think I'm gonna stake it into the ground. I think because the ground gets moist throughout the night and the stakes may not hold. It's not windy here, but every now and then you get a little breeze blowing, and I don't want the stakes to move out of place and then the thing come up off the ground. So I have another idea, but I want to see how this is set up. So let me get this open. Get this bad boy open. Got my ice machine going. Okay, this thing already got. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, I see the strings. Move y'all back there a little bit so you can see. Okay, here's another plastic that needs to come off of it. Oh my, this looks really, really big. Okay, now I'm looking for the piece that where you blow it all up. This thing is huge. Let me stand up. All right, let me stand up and handle this thing properly. All right, I am gonna break here and come back. All right, here's the where you plug it in right here. And I want to make sure I have the space. So, okay, this don't look nothing like the box. It don't look anything like the box. So I'm already sensing a sense of disappointment. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down. I have an extension cord right here. I don't know if it's gonna start blowing up as soon as I stick this in here, but let's see. Okay, Yep, it's starting to blow up. I hope I hope it don't get punctured. This don't look nothing like the box. The main difference is this part right here is black. It's getting there. I'm wondering how this outside part is going to get blown up. I wonder, do I have to switch it over to something? Or is the top part is going to be sitting on the roof of it? Because I can see once the air get all the way in there, the two legs are going to rise up. All right, what I don't see is, I don't see the string. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see now. Oh, I see how it is now. We getting there, we getting there. Oh, I see how it's gonna be. This thing is tall. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you know what I should have done? I should have put the string. I should have put the string that's going to attach on each side. Okay, it's standing up. All right, here's the string. I should have did this before I started blowing it up. This string don't seem like it's long enough. Nope. What in the hoot nanny? That string don't even seem long enough. Whoa. All right. All right, here's some stakes that they gave me. Basically, you stick these in the ground. You stick these in the ground, and it's a hook. I don't even know how this go. I don't even know how these go, but I'll figure it out. It's a string. It's a string attached to the head, to the roof, so that, or the ceiling, so that it keep it in place once you get enough air in it. But look how tall this thing is. Oh my goodness. I'm not really fond of this one right here. I wanted it to be like this box here. See, it has a black base, and then this is green. I don't know. I'm not really digging the gray. Oh man, this is so much cooler at night. Check that out. All right, guys, I wanted to show you guys what the campground has done to the decorations that they put up around the pond here that they have. I don't know if you guys can see, but they have the trees all lit up. It looks really, really nice. So let's take a walk and I'll show you guys what they have done. They have things hanging from the trees. They have something right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. And then over here, they have some eyeballs. Really, really nice. A black cat right there that you can't see. And then they have this little Martian hanging on the tree. I'm hoping that you guys can see up in the trees where it's really lit up, all kinds of things. And they have this little creature here. Some more bloodshot eyeballs right there. That's blinking. Then to my left, they have this creature hanging from the trees. There, they have a donkey. They must have at least a dozen of these blow up creatures and all sorts of things. Halloweenish. Then they have this here. It's like a little walk. I don't know if you can walk all the way around the pond or not, or do I have to turn around and go back? They have a dragon here. Really, really nice. I think I'm going to turn around because first of all, I can't hardly see, and I'm going to go back around to the other side. But this looks really, really nice. I'm about to walk past something else here. A three-headed dragon looks like. How about that? That looks really cool.
I see something cool. Look at it with these glasses on. Look at the fire.